Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause. That's how you bring in a party with the show band of the Southwest, baby. Of course, Texas cheer, Texas palm, everybody represented. And as I mentioned earlier, there are a lot of groups that make this place special. One of my fondest memories of being a player here at the University of Texas was a week after OU back in 2000. We traveled up to Lawrence, Kansas, and I'll never forget. The week before, we hadn't played so well, and Coach Brown told us there was a no-coat rule on the sideline. And if you've ever been to Kansas in October, ladies and gentlemen, you need a coat, all right? That's why I didn't go to Kansas. But we looked over, and we look up into the stands, and here are the hell...
Uh-oh.
There we go.
And here are the Hellraisers with no shirts on. And I decided that day that if I ever gave up football, I would be a Hellraiser. This group has been around since 1988, and they continue to bring the hell. Please welcome your Hellraisers.
Hey, Hellraisers, it's 8:32. Hey, we're gonna go up to Dallas, and we're gonna beat the hell out of OU. Let me go ahead and kick this thing off with the whisper chant. What we do here is we whisper T, T, T-E-X. We bring it up, we bring it back down, we bring it back up. So y'all gonna have to watch me on this one, all right? Y'all ready, Hellraisers? Let's go. T, T, T-E-X, X, X, X-A-S, T-E-X, X-A-S, Texas. Fight a little louder. T, T, T-E-X, X, X, X-A-S, T-E-X, X-A-S, Texas. Fight number down. T, T, T-E-X, X, X, X-A-S, T-E-X, X-A-S, Texas. Fight louder. T, T, T-E-X, X, X, X-A-S, T-E-X, X-A-S, Texas. Fight louder. T, T, T-E-X, X, X, X-A-S, T-E-X, X-A-S, Texas. And that's how you bring it.
No matter what time you say. Oh, really?
want to make sure that those of you who weren't here, we want to let you know that this is the 106th meeting between Texas and Oklahoma. And as I mentioned earlier, we have been kicking their butts since 1900. The series, for those of you who don't know, Texas leads it 59-41 in 5 games, 18 games better than OU. This game started at a neutral site back in 1921. And of course, we were not going to go to Oklahoma. All right? That was out of the question. It does smell bad. And so what we decided was to move the game to Dallas. Now, nobody wants to be stuck in Norman. That's why I didn't go there. And the guys that you'll see here in a little bit, our football team, you better believe everybody that'll be on this stage turned down OU. And I want to know how many people will be making that trip up 35 to support our troops. Is that all you got? Is that all you got, our 10th grade corn? Tonight is a celebration of their efforts through the first 4 ball games. And I remember back in 2001, the first time in a long time, this game here was a top 5 matchup. We were number 3, OU was number 1. And I'll never forget what it was like walking down that tunnel, peering across the field and seeing our burnt orange fans. And I'll never forget what it felt like to punch the first OU student that I got a chance to punch. All under the pile, I'll add, all right? All under the pile, no personal fouls. But I want you all to know that this team this year has been reminded of everything we've gone through as fans over the last 365 days. They remember, the players most importantly, remember what it was like, the record. This is a place that wins. And there's only one school that has won more football games than us. We win like nobody else. And we do it in the greatest state. Part of winning is showing and exemplifying class. We have classy fans, and we're going to show that on Saturday. So I want to encourage you that you make sure that your sportsmanship, your professionalism is great after we beat OU. And now you see this wonderful event that we're all able to be a part of, and there is a group that works tirelessly to make sure that everything is in place, to make sure that everything is timed out right. And I want you to know that the Texas Exes student chapter is the student chapter of our Alumni Association. They organize the Torchlight Parade every year, and I want to bring up Megan Weed and Lauren Vandiver to welcome you to the parade. Please give a warm welcome. The Texas Exes student chapter.